Hello YouTubians! Scotsman on the loose, Andy here, so I figured what am I going to do? Not spoken to you for a week or two, been busy, so I figured hey, it's 5:45 at night, there's a trail up here above town, Portland Maine Trail, so I'll take a run up that. Look at that, Ouray in the background there, that's beautiful. Portland Maine Trail on the other hand goes up that direction. Looking down that way, all the way down the valley, you can see all the way to Ridgeway there. It's 9 miles away down through the valley. Beautiful evening. We did have some snow earlier on, so it's going to be interesting to see if there's any new snow on this trail up here. So I figured, you know what, I'll take a quick run up a trail. See how that goes. Scotsman on the loose goes off-road. See if we can get up there without killing ourselves. Let's go for it. So a little bit of evening off-roading here. Should be fun. See how this goes. So this is the Portland Maine Trail, they call it. It goes up to Portland, Maine, up here in the Amphitheater, up above Ouray. And it's probably one of the few trails which is actually open so far this year. And it's going to be interesting to see how far we can get up it. We came up here the other day and we got up as far as the creek, which is up above Ohio Park up here. But I've not been back up since, so that was a couple of days ago. So I'm just going to be interested to see if we can get up a little bit higher than that. One thing I'm going to say right away. You see that sign over there? Keep cars on road. That's there for a reason. We don't want people going off the trails. The flora on either side of these trails is very fragile. It takes hundreds of years for it to establish itself because of the high alpine nature of the area. So please, do not go off the trails. That sign's there for a reason. We don't want people thinking, ooh, look at that, I can drive up there because it looks like nice. I could probably get my Jeep or 4Runner or FJ or whatever up that hill. Don't do it. Stay on the trails. The more people go off the trails, the more people are actually going to be trying to shut these trails down. So if you want to keep enjoying it, stay on the trail. That is my public safety announcement and environmental announcement for today. So with that, let's go. In four-wheel drive and heading up Portland Maine Trail. So this is a cool little trail. This is just outside of town, outside of Ouray. Like I say, it goes up in the Amphitheater, which is that up there. Awesome bit of a scenery there. Now, straight away you can see that at the very beginning of this trail, do not attempt to take a rental car up here, because it's not going to work out well for you. These are some pretty technical roads. So if you're in a Toyota Camry or something, you've just come from the airport and you've headed up to Ouray, don't drive up this road. You're not going to make it. And trust me, it's going to cost you a fortune to get back down again if somebody has to come up and pull you back down from up here. So this is interesting. This is, like I say, probably one of the few off-road trails that's still open. All the higher trails right now, I can guarantee you, are closed. I mean, everything's shut down at the moment because of snow. And we actually had snow today, and it's going to be interesting going up here to see how far down that snow came. There was still a bunch of snow in places up here when we came up a couple of days ago. Me and a couple of buddies of mine came up and kind of blew our way through some of the snowbanks, see how far up we could get. And like I say, we got up to the creek just below Portland, Maine. So that's going to be in it. Just wanted to see if that snow has melted off any. We actually prudently turned back the other day, because when we got up to the creek, there was still a good bit of snow there. We couldn't tell how big a drop off there was over the bank. So we turned around and came back. Actually, it looks like a lot of the snow's melted off. When we came up here the other day, there was still snow right in here. And we have been having quite a bit of rain, and it's been relatively warm. I mean, it got down into the high 30s this morning, but I'm not seeing much in the way of snow on the trail now, which is pretty cool. This whole area is like riddled with off-road trails, some real famous ones. You've got Black Bear Pass, Imogen Pass, Ophir, you've got Corkscrew, Hurricane, all awesome trails. Unfortunately, none of them are open yet. And with the amount of snow we had this year, I'm actually doubting that they're going to be open until possibly early July. But if you are heading up here, I would strongly suggest that you check out some of the online resources for trails, etc. Jeeps of Ouray and Silverton on Facebook's a good source. Jeeps of Telluride in Ouray, I believe, is another one. You can look them up. Just look up groups for this area, and they will actually. They usually got pretty good up-to-date trail maps on there. Well, not trail maps, but yeah, those people posting about what's open and what's not open. So a good resource. Look online before you come up. I hate to see people coming up here and being disappointed the fact they got here and nothing was open. Like I say, this is a pretty low level trail. This is just above town, but all the higher stuff up towards Red Mountain Pass and everything is without a doubt closed. Yeah, this whole area was full of snow 2 or 3 days ago. We literally had to fight our way through here. So it's melting off here on the lower levels. And like I say, these are the lower levels. Don't take this as any indication of the higher stuff being open. It certainly isn't. It's always fun in an evening just to come and bounce yourself around a little bit. But as I've said, probably a good idea not to come up here on a rental car. You're not going to make it far up here. And I'm actually up here on my own right now, but there's at least 3 people know I'm up here. And we all know how long it takes to get up and come back down these trails. And the one thing about this trail is there is actually still cell phone coverage up here because we're just above town. Town's just right down there. So if something goes wrong, I do have cell phone coverage. If I break down, get stuck or whatever, I can call somebody to come and get me. And actually there's guys down there that know where I am and they know that I'm coming back at a set time. We all know it's like 20 minutes up and 20 minutes down, so people know I'm up here. If I don't show up in town in an hour's time, they're going to be like, ooh, where's Andy? Let's go get him. So if you are coming up places like this, good idea to just check in with somebody. Call friends or family out of state or wherever you've come from and just say, hey, we're away to go off-roading. I'll give you a call in a couple of hours when I get back down. That way, in the unlikely event of you not making it back down, somebody's going to alert somebody. Let them know you're up here. Probably the Ouray Mountain Rescue, to be honest. This hat here. Available for sale at stores in town. Okay, so this is Ohio Park here on the right hand side. This was full of snow 2 days ago. So it's definitely melted out a lot. Okay, that's cool. And then just up around the corner here, there's a big boulder on the left hand side, and I actually had to winch my way through here the other day. Literally 2 or 3 days ago. Let's see how much of this is melted out. Okay, yeah, this looks like it's passable now. Still maybe a little bit slippy, but oh, there's a squirrel. Oh, look at that, straight through. Beautiful up here. I love coming up here this time of night. Number one, even in the summer, there's nobody up here this time of night. Great time because all the rental guys and such like have taken their vehicles back and have headed back into town for dinner. You know, a lot of locals come up here this time of the day because it's pretty much deserted. We usually have this to ourselves. Okay, so this is as far as we got the other day. Was right here at the creek because we couldn't tell how much snow. It's definitely melted off a bit. I'm gonna go take a quick look at this. Be back in a second. You know what? I think I can get through this. I think I can probably get through this. Just put 4 low and the drive and then take a look at this. Put the window down so I can see what I'm doing here. Back wheel slipping. I think I'm going to make it through here. There we go. Look at that. The highest anybody's been up here this year. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Back into 4 low, maybe a 4 high, I mean. Awesome. Yeah, that creek back there, we didn't get any further than that in the last 2 or 3 days ago because of the amount of snow that was on it. Okay, this could be a bit tricky. Let's try 4 low again here, see if that helps. Nah. That's good enough for me. That snowbank's too deep for me to get through. Okay, that's as high up as the Portland Maine Trail as we can get. What I'll do is just turn around here and get out of that. Well, that was it. That's as far up here as we could get. It was a pretty cool run. You can see the snow tracks there. I'm going to take a walk up there actually and check that out, see if there's any way of maybe getting a little bit higher. I'm not thinking so. So I'll turn around and talk you on my way back down again. Catch up with you in a second. That was pretty cool, but got as far as I was prudently wanting to go. It is 6 o'clock at night. It's going to be getting dark here shortly. If I'd persevered, could I have punched through that snowbank back there? Probably, but there's no point being up here in the dark stuck. So that's one of the keys about off-roading, knowing when to turn back. And I chose to turn back. Probably a good move. So, I'm going to head back down the mountain and probably go for a beer. But yeah, that was fun. So that's the furthest any of us have managed to get this year. And purely because we've had a good bit of rain in the last couple of days and it is slowly washing the snow away. So, hopefully here by the end of the week we'll be able to get all the way up there. Now, the trail actually doesn't go much further, it only goes about 0.1 of a mile further up there. But this bit's going to be interesting, getting back across the creek. Pick my line here carefully. In fact, I'm going to go into 4 low for this. And no problem. Look at that. The power of the 4-wheel drive. I should leave it in 4 low for this little bit as well, because this can be a bit sketchy in this depth of snow. Power through it. There you go. Let's go to 4 low. I'm going to 4 high. And then it's plain sailing the rest of the way down. This is a cool little step down here. Ooh, back wheels off the ground. Nicely done. And that is looking down into the town of Ouray there. That is a super cool view. Look at that. Like I say, you can see all the way to Ridgeway. Ridgeway is 9 miles that direction. And what line are we going to take here today? Let's go this way. Just ease it on down here. Nice. So it's got some pretty big washouts on it. So this is us back onto, this is actually the bottom of the $1 Million Highway, which I took you up the other week. So the $1 Million Highway runs that way to Silverton, going up over Red Mountain Pass, about 13 miles to Red Mountain Pass from here, about 24 miles, I believe, to Silverton, 24 miles. A beautiful drive. Like I said, I took you to the top of Red Mountain Pass the other day. What I'm planning on doing here in the near future is actually doing a run to Silverton on a motorcycle. And I'll have a camera on the motorcycle going over there that way. Which was always a fun run. But like I say, there's Ouray down below us. Nice little town where I live. And that's it. Scotsman on the loose makes it up Portland Maine Trail further than anybody I know has done it this year. There were no tracks over that creek. I was the first. Wend our way down into town and probably go and have a beer of some description. And I think I am going to stop at the Brick House for a drink. which is that restaurant up there on the right hand side. Great food, good cocktails. Anyway, thanks guys, that was a blast. I'll see you next time on Scotsman and the Loose, see what we can come up with. This is just a simple little drive in and out of town, four-wheeling. It's 6:30 in the evening, it's still light. Yeah, that was fun. But you come up here, please be careful. Don't do anything crazy. Take it steady, take it easy, you'll be okay. And check with your rental companies if you do rent Jeeps as to what trails you can and can't go on, because they have good reasons for not allowing people in rental Jeeps onto certain trails. Could beat the Jeeps up, and if you do damage a Jeep on a trail that you're not supposed to be on, trust me, the rental company is going to hold you liable and you're going to pay for all the damages. So just be cautious about that. So anyway, it's been fun. Take care. I'll see you the next time round. I'll try not to be 2 weeks before I put the next Scotsman on the Loose up. Right, cheers folks. Bye, YouTubians.